So I had some reruns going, and decided I've got actually to go visit a friend of mine in the hospital, but I figured I'd take the time now to do a little streaming, even though I won't be Ubering for the moment. I'll get back to Ubering in at about 1 o'clock. Oh, somebody had a boo-boo. Look at this. Look at this. Can you see that? The guy's in a ditch. It's making a big mistake. All right, let's get the cameras focused in here. Get them in there correctly. I think I'm good here. This needs to go a little bit more that way. That way you don't have to stare at my face directly. You can kind of look at it in peripheral. So I have a friend that's in the hospital. He's been there for a while. He's having to go through rehab. He went in for an operation, and it was for carpal, but they were operating on his neck where he had a pinched nerve. What's the vertebrae, a bulging disc or something. They went in and did the operation. He lost use of his hands and his legs. So they expect him to recover, but he is pretty old, and it's just taking a lot longer than I'm sure he would prefer. And I don't know what I would do if I was stuck not being able to use those things. He's getting back some of the use of his arms and legs, and his name is Ron. So if you could say some prayers for Ron, that would be great. He's a great guy. He's a mentor of mine, and sets a good example. A lot better example than I set, probably. That's not hard to disagree with. For those of you that watch me for any length of time, no, I'm all right. So the hospital that we're heading to is up in Baltimore in Woodlawn. It's a rehabilitation hospital. As you can see, the weather hasn't changed much. Rains about every 3 hours, whether we need it or not. I was speaking to a friend of mine where I just came from, and he was telling me that he has gotten 15 inches of rain since Sunday. And then he showed me pictures where his yard out in the back, one of the fields that's near a pond, where the water is literally at the top of a 3-board fence. So it's probably 4 feet deep, and a river running right through it. It was a river that wasn't there. The river is supposed to be further down, but that water was trying to escape. And so my basement flooded on Saturday night, but we were able to stop it through the amazing work of my kids who all jumped into action. And we had people on the shop vac, we had people on the wheelbarrow and buckets in the backyard running wheelbarrow full of water out of the area where the water was dipping in. We were hooking up sump pumps and shop vacs, and managed to get underneath the cabinets of the bookshelf in the basement, but other than that, we kind of did okay. But this is delicious gum. I don't know if anybody is tired of watching me chew gum, because it kind of flashes out of my mouth. Maybe I should get some flesh-colored gum. But this is ice cubes. These are amazing. So we're going to go visit my friend Ron, and when I get done there, I'll be in Baltimore. So hopefully there'll be some searching going on, or some other type of activity that's going to allow me to get plenty of rides. live stream and you're out and about and that's your job, your spouse or your kids or anybody wants to check up on you, it's really easy. But none of my family does. I don't understand. I guess that's what happens when you build up enough confidence that you're not going to go out and do something stupid. I certainly could have it at certain points in my life before I got married. But now, I am married to the most amazing woman in the world. So there. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to listen to all the different things on the radio. You turn on the radio and keep getting people that you don't really care about telling you about people that you don't really care about. And just making you feel bad all over. I understand that. Start listening more to Christian radio stations are a lot more positive than the atheist radio stations or the agnostic radio stations. Satanic radio stations. So I wanted to say that yesterday was kind of a crazy day with Twitch in general. I had at the beginning of the day, although I did not live stream yesterday, I did reruns all day. I went back through and did all my editing to the best that I can. If anybody's better at that than I am, I appreciate your help. But went back through and put on the new streams that I did the day before that. And something happened. And I don't know what it is. It's not like I got a whole bunch of new followers on Twitch, but I definitely got more followers. But the amazing thing was that I went from a total of 550 views to almost 1,400 views. Now, any of you people that are watching me right now, thank you. If you were part of that, I appreciate that. You know, anything that you can do to let people know that I'm on here, I'm having fun, talking to a lot of people, trying to make it as interesting as possible, and hopefully make it so that you know when you watch me, it's like watching a train wreck. You know, you're waiting for something to get better. It just keeps. Never mind. But I just want to thank everybody that came on yesterday and was viewing some of the videos. It's, you know, when you first start off being on camera, it's a little intimidating, and you know, then you go back and watch it, and you get to see all your character defects, and oh, I didn't think I sounded like that. You know, look, my collar is not down, it's twisted up, and then you go through all this. But now, I don't really care what you think. I was told by somebody that it's none of my business what other people think of me, and that's a great way to live, because it's important to know that you don't have to bend to everybody's whims. You can just be yourself. If they like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. But you're not trying to be somebody that you're not. So I appreciate people just watching to give me some credibility, give me some more views. Maybe I can make some money with this if enough people are interested enough to watch the boringest show on the planet. But it was interesting, and I can't really explain it, why it went from 500 and change to almost 1,400 that's a lot of views. That's a lot of time. I guess that's what happens when somebody has a viral video. But I just have a lot of videos, so you can go through and watch a lot of different things about a lot of different things. And I did have that one rant talking about Uber and how they handled the situation with me the other day, and how they could have handled it a lot better, and they still haven't really done anything to appease, any of the drivers that are having issues with some of the things that they do. But I can't really worry about what they're doing. I just have to worry about what I'm doing. So this is we are now on the Baltimore Beltway 695, which is usually a parking lot, but since we're going through at about 11:15 in the morning, all the traffic is gone, and not all of the traffic, but you can see it's not too bad. So it was probably just the kiss of death for me to say that and jinx it. I had a couple of messages back and forth with and now I'm forgetting. It's I guess an Uberman 101, Uber Driver 101. Sorry about that, but that's what happens when you get old. Your memory works just good enough to get you in trouble. But it's nice to be acknowledged by other people for what you're doing and being able to do it. And I had posted because of the article that was out about the Uber driver that was taping people without their permission and live streaming them without their permission. There's a lot of guys out there that do Uber rides, and I don't know if they're getting permission from people in order to show them afterwards or not. It usually isn't on there, but there is nobody that gets live streamed on my stream without fully giving me their consent that it's okay that I do it. And that basically, first of all, if they like to be on camera or they like that type of thing, then they're going to be more animated. And if they don't like it, they can just tell me that no, I'm uncomfortable with that, or I didn't put my makeup on, or for whatever reason. And we get people that don't want to be. And you can see in some of the videos that I've had where it runs up, I'll do a video, and then it goes up to the next person, and they go, no, I'm really uncomfortable with that. And I say goodbye to everybody, and I take the live stream off. So that's really how you have to behave in today's world. Well, not just today's world, but at any time in history. Respecting other people's wishes and privacy and all those things are important. We have a lot of freedoms in this country, but the freedom to take advantage of other people isn't the freedom. It's, you're free to do what you want, but there are consequences to things that you do when you're harming other people, or when you're doing things to them or with them without their express knowledge or express written consent. So it's an interesting dilemma, but if you come to the dilemma with, wanting to be treated like you would treat somebody else, if you want to be treated nice, then you should treat other people nice. So, the do unto others as you would have them do unto you is a pretty important statement in life. But most people think that they can bypass the way they treat others. And not most people, but there's a lot of people out there that think that they can hurl flaming arrows at other people, but when the flaming arrows get hurled back at them, they don't like it. So that's just being hypocritical. So what I try and do is I try and treat everybody the way I would want to be treated.
Yes, a report ahead.
Thank you. Even my apps. It's important that when you're providing a service for somebody, that you're being of service to them. And when you look at Uber as a job, it's important to understand that you're actually being of service to other people. So be of service. That guy was being of service to himself at the expense of other people. It was, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like if you go get a job working at a factory and you do that to live stream other people making mistakes or other people, you know, doing their job and allowing other people to make fun of them. I have found that the best humor is self-deprecating humor. That's why Rodney Dangerfield was so huge. He used a lot of self-deprecating humor. People could understand it, but you didn't see people going around insulting him. Although I guess it happens with everybody. I think that if you're insulting other people, it's because there's something lacking in you. And I don't mean the type of insulting where you're telling the truth about something. I mean the type of insulting where you're being demeaning. You know, I watched a show called Mr. Rogers and Me, I think it was. It was a movie about Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And he said that he hated when people would demean other people. He didn't like seeing that or being around that. And so he didn't do it. And the guy lived an amazing life. It was pretty impressive. I know a lot of people that are, maybe even some people that are watching me right now, might think Mr. Rogers, that guy, you know, everybody in the neighborhood. They like to make fun of it, but the man was the real deal. He was a genuine article. He was the guy that you wanted when you were in crisis or when bad things happened to you or anything like that. And he was an amazing guy, on camera, off camera. Everybody that spoke about him said good things about him. And so I highly recommend you go watch that, Mr. Rogers and Me. It's on Netflix or Amazon, one of the two. I was watching it on accidentally fell into it, but it really gave me a good feeling about what it is that I do and how to just be myself. And if that's not good enough, that's okay with me. That's okay with me. As I've told you guys many times, I'm a blessed man. I'm filthy rich, and it has nothing to do with money. So this is an interesting intersection up here. If you've never seen this on the Multiple Beltway, this is the Security Boulevard exit, and it's a 4-layer bridge. It's very cool. So you look straight ahead. I don't know if you can see it. Kind of get that up there. It's a can't really see it. It's only a couple hundred yards ahead, but the lighting on that isn't good. I wish I had some kind of a zoom camera that I could hook into a pair of glasses, and when I focus on something far away, it focuses on that. That should be a thing. Anybody got some knowledge out there? Probably not. You're watching me. That's funny right there. I don't care who you are. Even if you're Larry the Cable Guy. Man, this has been the rainiest spring and summer I've ever seen. It rained for what felt like 2 months straight. And then on and off for a couple of weeks, and now it's just been every day, every day, every day, every day. So we are coming down to the end of Route 70, which is the road that heads off into Oblivion, Western Maryland, and the east side of it comes to a dead end right up here. So we're heading over to Kernan Hospital Rehab. the park and ride is. You can see some of the drives that I've done before. I've been down here that I have on video. If I keep looking at my phone, no, that's where the directions are. I haven't been to this rehab center yet. There's Forest Park Avenue. I think that takes me up to Forest Park Golf Course, which is it's a decent little golf course. It's a public course for Baltimore. Played that a few times. Well, I don't feel like I've missed out on playing golf because nobody's playing golf right now. I don't think. There we go. Yes, we are turning right here. So it'll be interesting to see how many people are watching. I had 9 people that were viewing my my live stream yesterday. Which, now that doesn't sound like a lot compared to guys like Shroud and Choco Taco and a bunch of those guys, but for a guy like me that's just starting out, I guess everybody starts out. You don't just automatically have great success. You have to work up to it. But we'll see. I'm just a regular guy who's smarter than everyone else in the world. Hard to keep a straight face when you say things like that. I can't help it. I can't help it. Huh. I think this is it right here. Well, it looks like we're going to be ending the stream here soon. I will be coming back at, it's now about 11:30. I will probably be in there for about an hour or so. When I come back, I'm going to flip it on. We'll turn on the Uber. We'll get started with some live streaming again. And hopefully we'll have some fun together. You get to watch all the fun and crazy stuff. And we'll go from there. So I'm going to wrap it up here shortly after I get parked. And let's see what's what. Do not enter. Patient drop-off, visitor parking. All right. Thinking overflow parking. Yeah, no. Which way should I go? Regular parking or overflow parking? It looks like overflow parking is going to be better than, closer than the other parking. Is good to be alive right about now. Physician. Physician parking. I could probably fake my way into some physician parking. Because, as you know, I am Dr. Uberjohn. Patient only. Oh, we got patient only. We got doctor only. Where's the visitor only spots? Wow. Hey, there it is. So I got a friend of mine that's calling right now. I'm gonna have to decline until I get parked. Now I'll call him back. See, I don't even try and embarrass my friends, and I really should try and embarrass my friends by putting them on the live stream and not telling them, so they couldn't sue me. They couldn't say anything because they're supposedly my friends. Just kidding. Yeah, you don't punk somebody. Yeah, punking somebody. That is the original show with Ashton Kutcher. That was bad. Anyway, everybody, it was great having you with me on the ride along to visit my friend here at this rehab hospital. Again, like I said, say some prayers for him. His name is Ron, and great guy. So I will see you guys. I will be back live streaming at 1 o'clock, and hopefully it won't be, if it's any later than that, it's only because I grabbed lunch, and so we'll see. Anyway, see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bloop.